You from here? Breakdown? Nearest town is...
Look, I don't want to be rude. Just leave me the freak alone.
What'd you do? Murder? Armed robbery? Break someone's little heart? Regicide? Regicide is murder of a king. Did you murder a king in Vegas?
Yeah, I murdered a king.
Fabulous. I left dishes in the sink. I left chicken out to defrost. I left the TV on. If I leave now, my husband will never suspect a thing. Except for something I left in the microwave. It's a humdinger. But if I leave now, nothing will happen that I can't take back.
I really don't care.
That's fine.
Then don't go back. Problem solved. Decision made.
Oh, but just imagine my husband coming home to a sink of rotten chicken, dishes with soap scum on them, a bed not made, a house not clean, and other problems of a domestic nature.
Boo freaking who?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I love this old highway.
Great. Enjoy it. Wait. I was here first. You get lost.
Can't we share? If I had known someone was going to be here in this spot, which is almost perfect for seeing the house, I would have brought cookies. Or at least some water.
I picked this spot. It's mine.
I can stand over here.
Don't you speak English?
I always wanted to speak German. My grandmother was German.
Was she a Nazi? Did she bake Jews like little casseroles?
No. She was crazy, though. Not as crazy as my great-grandmother. She loved Himmler, had pictures of him on a second-floor land in Nebraska. She would talk to it, have long conversations.
I'm really glad you told me that.
You're not. You don't want me here. You want to be alone.
Does a bear crap in the woods?
Of course it does.
Yeah.
So, we both want to stay here just for different reasons. You want to be alone. I want to be not so alone.
I have a knife. Somewhere in here. It's a dull knife, but it's still a knife.
We're not men. We don't have to fight it out.
I think we do.
I'll stay over here. You stay over there. Sure, that's enough space even for you.
Why are you even here? There has been a car ride for an hour. An hour. How are you going to thumb for a ride if there are no cars?
I live just down the road.
Where that Colin Smoke is.
You betcha, sweetie.
Shouldn't you go put that out?
Just burning some trash.
Want to get out of hand? It's very dry here.
Not my problem. Nevada was meant to burn.
Air pollution, destruction of property, loss of life? Really? You should go put that out.
It'll burn itself out.
Not without some help.
So falsely caring. Obvious.
Yeah, you got me. Is that even your house? Why burn it? That's cool. I respect a firebug.
Honestly,
Oh, sure.
you respect me.
I'd respect you more if you go check out that fire.
There'll be traces of memory in the air now. Traces of love, hate, and indifference.
Okay, lady.
Oh my, call me Ruth. You wouldn't happen to be Naomi, would you?
Was that an explosion?
Never mind. I'm Ruth. No last names today. Nothing that ties us to anyone or any place. Only this little bit of Highway 50 here. Anyway, what's your name? Who are you, besides fierce guardian of the blacktop?
I don't have a name.
Because you murdered a king.
Of course.
So, I can call you whatever I want. Naomi it is.
No. I hate that name.
Too bad, Naomi.
I said no.
Does anyone listen when a woman says no, Naomi?
Apparently not.
First honest thing you've said all day. Bravo.
Honest Abe. That's me.
Apparently not. I burned my house down, Naomi. Now what have you done?
Quit calling me that hateful name.
Am I to guess, Naomi?
Don't you go to jail for setting your house on fire?
Oh, sure. If they catch you. Now, just let me know what you've done. I'm just curious. No judgments here. God knows I've killed and buried my share of enemies and friends alike. I've always loved this view. Can barely see where my house is, or used to be. Now, what are we to do now?
Where is it?
Do you need help looking, Naomi?
No. I don't want your help. I don't want your company. I don't want you here in my spot. Go away. How more clear can I be?
Oh dear.
That's right, lady. Get moving.
It's Ruth.
Ruth Duluth. Whatever.
Fine. I can take a hint. Subtle as you are, dearie. But I have a price. I want to know what you've done. I've told you what I've done. Now it's your turn. Or I can just keep following you. Wow, Greta, you can almost smell the smoke. Almost.
You're really good.
Yeah, Greta.
Did you really burn your house down? And it's not Greta.
I put a coffee cup full of gasoline in the microwave.
That's just your word.
Believe me, Naomi or Greta or Junebug.
It's Phoebe. Dang it. And how can I believe you?
Phoebe. What a beautiful name, Phoebe. I don't have an answer to that.
Then what's the point?
2 strangers on a road less traveled. That's the point. I just gave you my trust. Confess to arson. A punishable offense, as you've just pointed out. Especially when you leave 3 kids in the kitchen tied up watching the microwave. And that border collie puppy that my husband decided to buy for $500. I haven't had a new pair of pants in 3 years, and he goes out inside to buy a $500 dog. People drop off free dogs all the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm not crazy. I'm probably going to get caught. Fingerprints, DNA evidence, who knows what they got. And now this confession? I'm not a very good criminal.
I could turn you in for a reward.
What?
A reward for a puppy frying, baby killing arsonist.
That takes time. They'd have to charge me and I'd have to escape in a blaze full of gunfire, or I could throw rocks. I don't have a gun.
Fine. Whatever. You wanna know what I did? I beat the heck out of the skank who banged my boyfriend. Put her in the hospital. She died. She never woke up. I got problems, you psycho weirdo. And I'm not making this up. Not like you. Nobody kills their babies and their dog. Nobody.
I don't think it's a new idea, Phoebe. Such a nice name. Will you take him back? Your kind always does.
Take him back? No.
You will. You'll get lonely on the run. Come back to Vegas, sniff around, because you got that itch. That itch that you mistake for love, when it's really just an itch. You go back to him, you forgive him, and you'll go blind again and deaf again, and because nobody loves him and nobody understands, and no one makes you feel the way that he does.
Shut up.
You already think he needs to be forgiven. After all, the girl's dead, right?
You said you'd leave if I told.
I did, didn't I? Or we can go on some type of cross-country spree. After all, we both killed, so maybe robbery?
Goodbye, Ruth.
You know, the secret to getting away with a crime is not to tell anyone. Or at least not leave anyone alive who knows. My memories are all burning now. I'm free. Nothing but this stretch of land to get lost in. And this fine morning, it was nice talking to you.
Free.
Until the next man and the next one. Free until then. Will I keep my promise?
Nobody burns their kids and dogs. Nobody.